I have two different categories that I put all of my creative work into, and it totally changed my life. Here's what they are. No matter what I'm making, I figure out for myself whether or not a project is intrinsically motivated or extrinsically motivated. Let's talk about what those two things mean. Intrinsic motivation would be like you're a kid and you're just doing a silly dance because you just like doing silly dances. You want to do something just for the joy of doing it. Your mom looks up and goes, ha ha ha, that's a silly dance. Wait, do it again for your dad. All of a sudden you realize that there's some sort of external reward for this silly dance that you've done. So you do it again for your dad to get your dad to laugh. Now the silly dance has moved from becoming intrinsically motivated, something you just like doing, to extrinsically motivated, something you are doing for a specific external result. How do I implement this into my own work? Well, I pretty clearly define for myself from the beginning if something is extrinsically motivated.
You are improvising? This is no time to experiment. The customer are waiting.
You're right. I should listen to you. Ow.
Versus intrinsically motivated. Knowing the difference is really helpful when it comes to creating boundaries around things. If I'm editing something for a client, the real goal is to make that other person happy. It makes taking notes from clients a lot easier because I just want to make something that fulfills the vision of the person I'm making that video for. When I'm making my own stuff, it makes me feel so much more free because I can remind myself that I'm doing it for the fun of doing it. Because I know that if I enjoy the process, I've already won.
Hey man. He's right. Make one for them, make one for you.
Now, what if you've gone down a creative path and realized that making it extrinsically motivated for money has kind of ruined it for you? I have a great example of this. I love knitting. Ooh, I could do this for hours. I actually made this crop top. At one point, I decided to make an Etsy account and try to sell the things that I made. And I hated it. Knitting is something that's a creative outlet for me that I really need to be only intrinsically motivated by. I don't want to do it for money. However, when it comes to making videos, I love doing that for money. That's pretty fun for me. It's all a balance and you got to figure out what works for you. I hope this framework is helpful and something that you can use in your own creative life to make yourself more joyful, whether it's intrinsic or extrinsic motivation that is carrying you along the path. If you found this video helpful and you want more tips and tricks about how to make your creative process more joyful for yourself, like, subscribe, and follow along.